We have a spectacular guest here. He's been here once before, and we're so glad he came back. It's Bernard Gagliardi, and he's an artist and a graphic designer. And you brought some things in this time to show us, didn't you?
Yeah, I have brought in a few more designs to talk about and feature in today's episode. So, yeah. I would like to start off with Chris Mackey's Wolf Vet, which is coming out tomorrow on Facebook and perhaps even YouTube. I'm not really sure if it's playing on other platforms, but we started filming like in July, and that was also the same time I took the photos for this particular artwork. So. It all worked out with filming and everything. Like, I really enjoyed working with Mackie and everyone associated with him.
Wow.
And yeah, so technically it's pretty much about a wolf soldier fighting a cyborg, and it seems pretty exciting when you think about it. Yeah, but I started working like around July. Yeah, so I got the first poster done, and there's gonna be a second post, and there's also a second poster that is gonna be featured on tomorrow. So, but here's a little sneak peek of it, as you can see. That's gonna also be up on like on Facebook and everything too.
That's great. Oh, that's great poster.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So exciting. How did you get into the mixing your art with the film thing?
Well, most of it is my own. Most of it is my own photography when I go out and interact with like the actors and everyone who works on the film projects.
Oh.
I pretty much take the photos. Sometimes the photos are like emailed to me, and I just have to do the best in designing a poster, which comes to my next project I did for Jeffy Bell's Productions' newest film, How I Raised My Mom, which is a really interesting story. It's about a woman whose fiance dumps her for another woman. So and her son, as far as I know, she moves in with her son, and she does all these crazy things. I even have a small part in the film as well. Yeah, I'm like I play Richard, and he's part of the support group that the mother comes every week or so. And my character, he has there's like a little bit of a side story to my character. And he goes on to a date with this female MMA fighter, but it doesn't really show that part of the story. But you see him all bruised up and wounded from his date, and he's like so happy that he went on this date. And I was like, okay, I can play this kind of character.
How exciting that was for you, right?
Yeah, it was pretty exciting. I mean, I've worked with Jeffrey Smith in another project he's done with his son Tyler. So yeah, I really enjoyed working with everyone on sets and everything, and it's pretty good to get some connections. So I know.
To me, acting is such a thrill. I just love it, and I'm sure you do too.
Yeah, yeah.
So what did you bring in for us to see? Is it
I told you about, I have brought in like Jeffy Ball Productions, How I Raised My Mom, and Chris Mackey's Wolf Vet. I also brought in like a few designs I did for my own personal archive.
Wow.
This was from last year when the movie Crawl was coming out, and they were doing a Fan Art Friday campaign on their Twitter, and I'm like, okay, I could I could work with this. Anyway, I did do this. I used like a few photos that I found on the internet and for references, and I designed my own poster. This one got like, I think, the most views out of another one that I did. I didn't bring the second crawl poster that I did because it seems like this one got the most publicity on social media.
It's really wonderful.
Yeah, I mean the crawl movie Twitter page loved it too. So it's like I'm like really getting known for my work.
Isn't that wonderful? So, do you have something you're planning now for?
Well, right now right now there have been a couple more designs that I've done recently during this year. Like right now they just showed my Ghost Rider movie poster, fan art movie poster for if they ever did like a Ghost Rider movie that had to deal with the Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider and not the Johnny Blaze one.
That's fabulous.
Yeah, and then this one came out. This one I just released like during the past weekend. There was on Twitter a lot of fans were wanting to have like a Quake spin-off after the TV series Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. just had their series finale, and I'm like, yeah, I would like to have a Quake spin-off too, and I decided to do this. This was all done in Blender, and I just finished it up in Photoshop and have it all put together. And I got like a whole bunch of views on Twitter for it. Like it was so popular. I almost got like 200 likes on it.
Wow.
And I also told the public on Twitter, if I get up to 200 likes, I'll get started on a new poster, on another poster for releasing.
It's such a unique and wonderful thing for you to be doing. I'm glad to see that that artists are able to do more creative things and people accepts it.
Yeah.
Everything doesn't have to be just black and white. So what you do is just wonderful, and I'm really just thrilled that you came in today and talk about it.
Yes.
But do you have any art that you sell to people?
Not yet. I might need some special licenses in order to sell art, but most of it is just commissions for local filmmakers, and most of the stuff that I do is pretty much like commissions or volunteer work, and then there's my personal work, which I just showed you, and right now I'm currently in the middle of another poster design, which I need to get done pretty soon.
Okay.
But no, everything seems to be working fine with my career. I just am slowly moving up the chain.
I think that's fantastic, and I'm so glad you came in today and told us about these things.
Yeah,
because I like our audience to get to know the guests, and get to say, oh, I know I see you somewhere. Oh, I know who he is, So that's great. And come in again, please. Come in again.
Well, I'm always here I'm always in the area if you ever need me. I just need to check my schedule. So
yeah, that's what I mean. Okay, that's great. Thank you so much, honey, for coming in.
Yeah, thank you for having me as always.
Okay. We'll be right back.